Emily Taylor and Lucy Giles, evaluation question 7. Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learned in the progression from it to your full product?
When myself and Emily decided to partner up, we had to bear in mind that we hadn't taken GCSE media and we weren't very experienced as the rest of the class. However, we knew we worked well together and we wouldn't fall out and would be successful.
We started using Movie Maker on Windows and we had used this a few times. We decided to work out how to use the program and see how it worked. We then went on to plan and film our preliminary tasks. We used all the different camera techniques and rules. However, our knowledge was limited. Therefore, we were only using 3 main techniques.
Once we had finished filming, we had started to upload and edit our clips. We found this pretty straightforward and made our clips flow and made our overall short movie look professional. Also, we wouldn't do this to our best because Movie Maker wasn't fully installed and updated.
I feel since doing our preliminary tasks, our knowledge of medias and forms and conventions were better. We had a more overall understanding of the subject throughout more in-depth planning and research that we then went on to for our main product.
One of the differences between the process of planning for our preliminary task and our finished media product is that the preliminary task did not involve such in-depth planning. The preliminary task meant that we only had to plan a simple script and demonstrate only 3 shots, such as the 180-degree rule, match on action, and shot reverse shot.
This did not include any of the research or planning of the cast who would be involved in the task. For our title sequence, we learnt that we had do more planning, such as researching who our audience will be, what institutions will distribute our product, what genre we should use for our product, planning where and when we were going to film the video and who will be involved, such as the characters in the video.
We learnt that we had to include several different camera angles and shots for our title sequence in order to portray certain moods. Angles and camera shots that we didn't use, but in our title sequence we did use, were time-lapse, a high-angle shot, low-angle shot, and a close-up shot.
With our preliminary task, we used Movie Maker to edit our video. We found it was very basic and straightforward. So we couldn't use this to edit to our full potential because it had a limited software. Whereas with our final product, we made the decision to use iMovie because it had more professional and complex software. However, we had to learn how to use the software.
We did this by self-teaching ourselves, by using YouTube and experimenting. We found that the software was very good, but there was a few errors throughout the process. Like when it came to moving the credits around the screen, we were unable to because iMovie stopped us from doing this.
Overall, comparing our finished product to our preliminary task, both Emily and Lucy have become more experienced and in the media productions.
We have developed many more skills that will help towards our following year in media and possible future careers.